Hi, my name is Cynthia, and today I'm playing an oboe. This is a woodwind instrument, and we call it a woodwind because it's made out of wood, and I put my wind or my air into it to make a sound. There's a special piece of wood on top. This is called a reed, specifically a double reed, because if you look down the end, you can see there's actually two pieces of cane tied together, and they have a little hole in between them. And that's where I blow my air when I play. Now, I can play on this reed by itself. It's a small reed, so it's going to make a high sound. And that's pretty much the only sound it makes. But if you put it in the oboe, maybe I can play something that you recognize, and you can sing along. That's the oboe.
Hi, my name is Sean McGhee. I play trombone with the Canton Symphony. What makes the trombone special is its big long slide that lets me change the sound. As the slide goes out, the pitch gets lower, and as the slide comes back in, the pitch gets higher. Just like all the other members of the brass family, my instrument has a bell and a mouthpiece that I buzz into to make the sound. When I put that in the horn, it makes a really nice sound.
Hello, my name is Mr. Tom, and I play this instrument right here. I know what you're thinking. That looks like a violin, but it's not. This is another instrument called the viola. And let me show you something. I have a violin right here. This is a violin, and this is my viola. Now, as you can see, they look very similar, which means they all look sort of alike. They're all made out of wood. They all have the same kind of shape. Do you see that? And they all have strings on them. But the violin is a little bit smaller. So because the violin's smaller, it's going to play notes that are really high. Now the viola, being a little bit larger, is going to play notes that are a little bit lower than the violin. And then we have the other two string instruments in the orchestra, which are the bass and the cello. And those are large instruments, and they play the really, really low notes in the orchestra. Now to play our instruments, we use this. This is called a bow. Now a bow is made of a long stick. And this white stuff right here, that's called horsehair. Now I can pull the bow apart and show you what the horsehair looks like. It just takes me a couple of seconds to do this. And see, that's what the horsehair looks like. And we use the horsehair because it's really long, and it doesn't hurt the horse at all. It's just like getting a haircut. We just cut the hair on the tail of the horse, and that's what we use. And what we do is we pull the bow across the strings, and that makes the strings vibrate real fast. And I'll see if I can get close to the camera so you can see how the strings vibrate when I pull the bow across the strings. Only having 4 strings, it's hard to play a song with only 4 notes and 4 strings, so we have to do something else. That's why we use this hand. And we push down on the strings like this, and that makes up all the notes in between the strings. And then we can play songs. Did you know that song? I hope you sang along. We can also play a different way. We can use just a finger, and we can pluck the strings like you would pluck a guitar. And that's called pizzicato. Can everybody say pizzicato? Good. That pizzicato sounds like this. Well, that's the viola, and that's the string family of the orchestra. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed the story.